but it's usually the introverts with the quieter voices that have the best ideas. And when I read that, I said, a really good intentional leader will step back before they enter the room and ask themselves, who are the quieter voices? Because I know they have some really good ideas. So following on what Phil's saying here, Shelley, how do I walk into that team meeting as team leader?
Well, Adam Grant says, and I'm paraphrasing, the loudest person in the room isn't necessarily the smartest one or the leader. We don't know what people don't share. As a leader in that room, a great thing is paraphrasing and interjecting. And what I mean by that is you can stop somebody mid-sentence by holding, Dan, I loved what you said about this question of how do I become heard on the team? And how do I do this in a work environment when somebody might be speaking over me? But I want to focus right now on Ruby's question we talked about earlier. So what you're doing in there, what I just kind of demoed was paraphrasing somebody and acknowledging them to say, what you're saying is important, but let's shift the conversation over to Ruby because we haven't heard from her and we believe she can add to this conversation. We'll come back to you, Dan, in a minute. Okay. So it's a little bit of flipping the tables, if you will, and paraphrasing. I mean, these techniques are used in negotiations, high stakes negotiations. You could certainly use them in a meeting like that. We don't mind switching the conversation as long as we know you've heard us and you acknowledged us, and at some point we'll get back to you. And I think people learn to respect that idea. Great news. The conversation continues. When you subscribe, like, and ring the bell, you'll know when a new episode has released. As always, speak remarkably.